Instagram is now introducing NFTs to their platform. And I guess it seems like a pretty fitting place since NFTs are most notably images, and Instagram is the biggest Web 2 platform for image content. So I guess it makes sense. On here it says, creators on Instagram will soon be able to create their own NFTs and sell them directly to fans both on and off Instagram. With this update, creators will have access to a toolkit that will help them create, showcase, and sell NFTs. Polygon is the first partner that Meta has chosen for this feature. Say whatever you want about the chain, but Polygon BizDev team is killing it. They're keeping it a buck, all right? They're partnered with Starbucks. They're partnered with Robinhood. And now Instagram too. I don't care what you say about Polygon. It could be a trash chain. It could be slow, whatever. I don't really care. It's an L2, whatever you think about the chain. Their BizDev team, solid, stacked, keeping it a stack. Also says people on Instagram will be able to buy the NFT directly within the app. Meta says the process will take place via traditional in-app purchases across iOS and Android. And for now, Instagram is not taking a cut of the creators' revenues. Traditional in-app purchases. So I assume this is not utilizing crypto, which I guess is so everyday users aren't going to complain as much. But hey, it's a step, right? What these Web 2 marketplaces have to overcome first is this wave of users that don't want to use crypto, don't want to get into NFTs. With you have like a group of Web 2 users, some of them who are like anti-crypto or anti-NFT, and you're basically trying to convert them. As a platform, you're trying not to like scare them away from Instagram. And the only way to do that without ruining your business is to slowly integrate it. And I think one of the ways is to just have, you know, a means of traditional finance using your credit card to buy an NFT through Instagram or through OpenSea. So I guess it makes sense to do like traditional in-app purchases, but hey, it's a step. So Instagram is also adding support for Solana blockchain and Phantom wallet. Solana BizDev popping off just like Polygon. Other chains take notes. Polygon and Solana, regardless of what you think about the chains, it may not even be a real blockchain or whatever you think about Polygon and Solana, they're making it work, honestly. And at this point, I think BizDev is like the make or break for some of these chains, especially in a bear market like now. So in addition, information for select collectors where the metadata has been enriched by OpenSea, such as collection names, descriptions, will now be available on Instagram. Yeah, it looks like existing collections on OpenSea are going to be recognized on Instagram now too. But hey, digital rarity and value is being validated by going cross-platform. Like you could buy something on OpenSea, you could buy something on Instagram, it could have the same value. I don't think you can do that on any other like marketplace. And that's like the heart of Web3, right? Having the same value across different platforms is a huge step. So even though OpenSea is a Web3 platform and Instagram is a Web2 platform, it's a step. It's a step in a Web3 direction. So hey, we'll take those. Instagram is also expanding access to subscriptions to all eligible creators in the US. The feature lets creators offer their followers paid access to exclusive Instagram live videos and stories. Subscribers also receive a special badge that helps them stand out in the comment section and creator inboxes. Like, this is so backwards. It was looking so good for them because like, okay, trust me, nobody, and I think, wait, don't they have like super follows on Twitter too? Like it shows you that you like super follow somebody. Like nobody wants to show that they super follow somebody. It's like you're in a crowd of people and you're like, hey, everybody, I follow this guy. I super follow him. I just want everyone to know that. Like nobody wants to show that they're a stand in public. This is so backwards because it's just so stupid how you have to pay for validation and to be noticed. And it's not even capitalism. I can't even call it capitalism because it's not 100% going to be a capped rate. Like you can have a subscription service with tiers, but it's still going to be a capped rate. It's only capitalism if you have an uncapped rate where the person who pays the most gets priority or whatever, right? That's capitalism. But everything else, like this isn't capitalism. This is just stupidity. And isn't it more validating to like have a conversation or be noticed for being verified as it currently is? Because if you show that you're a verified person on a social platform, people will be like, oh, like that's Mr. Beast, that's Ludwig, that's whoever, and they're responding to me. That's Elon Musk, and he's responding to me. Rather than, oh, this guy who I don't know paid for this paid to super follow me, and now I got to reply to him because he pushed his way to the top because he super followed me or he's subscribed or whatever. Now people get to pay for it. It's like the Twitter thing too, the Twitter verification thing. And it's for a subscription service. Like, why not just integrate NFTs that creators can make and sell? And that will be a replacement for super following. People who own this NFT or this collection will be able to access it. Like, this already happens in the NFT scene, but I understand it's like it's like a hard subscription model, because for NFTs right now, like, you're not paying subscriptions. It's like a one-time thing, and then you're in the club, right? So the business model is a little bit different. I can understand, but it sounds to me like they should have put a little bit more thought into integrating like the NFTs and all that stuff, because just subscription model for a super follow doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Facebook is increasing access to stars, which lets creators earn money directly from followers on Reels, Live, and video on demand. I see what they're trying to go for with this, and I think it's a good thing that they're going to try to bring in revenue for their creators. I think a possible NFT/Web3 model isn't really sustainable with what I've currently seen as far as paying out creators. But I think for starters, just having a means for people to subscribe to creators through their NFT rather than paying for a subscription service would be a much better starting point. But I mean, I get it. Like, subscription services are how every industry stays afloat nowadays. So Instagram is trying to shore up its platform against the threat of competition, namely TikTok, which has attracted a growing number of creators. And as Meta continues to build the metaverse, it'll need the support of creators. So it's not surprising that it's looking to broaden the offerings for creators. So, like, it makes sense. Like, I think with all these social platforms, YouTube had set the precedence to pay out creators, and it's a space race to see who can generate the most revenue and paying out creators, which is second to YouTube. I think YouTube probably has the best and most sustainable model without any Web3 integration. This is like completely like from a Web2 standpoint, but I think YouTube has brought a lot of value to society, and it warrants like ad revenue being paid out to creators. And I think it's just like a much more sustainable way for creators to get paid out. I think it's a good thing that these platforms are throwing random shit on the board to get creators revenue. It would be a huge step in the right direction if these platforms, with these Web2 platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, can take their creators who may be anti-crypto, anti-NFT, to integrate it with their business and pay out as a creator. Like, I think it's a huge step in the right direction. I think these platforms, it sounds like they're just like with Facebook, and it's, what is it, like these stars or whatever. All these paid subscription services, they're all throwing darts at the board. But I think it's a step in the right direction. I think integrating NFTs slowly for platforms or Web2 platforms that have users and creators who may be anti-crypto, anti-NFT, and getting them on board, whether they know they're using it or they don't know that they're using crypto or NFTs, I think it's a huge step in the right direction. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. See ya.